Today I'm on an urban ramble with one of my walking groups. We're looking at sort of town planning around the centre of Brighton, at which developments have worked and which have been an absolute disaster. It's a very murky, drizzly May Sunday morning. Hopefully the rain will hold off, and we're starting around or behind the station. Now, Brighton Station was built at the top of a very steep hill. So one thing about living here is you get a lot of exercise. Okay, so this New England quarter has been built on the site of the former railway goods yard and train works. And yeah, it is a steeply sloping hillside. The goods yard, etc., fell into disuse in the 1960s. So for 50 to 60 years, this was basically a wasteland. It's convenient for the station, which is just over here. But not actually very convenient for the town centre, because all the footways take you down several flights of steps to the London Road area of Brighton, which is not the town centre, but I've got a feeling the intention might have been part of the rejuvenation of London Road as well. So is it attractive? No. Is it well built? Absolutely not. We then headed across town to an area known as Albion Hill. Now, houses had been built here in the late 19th century, and by the 1960s they were complete slums, and the whole area was razed to the ground at the beginning of the 1960s and replaced with very badly built tower blocks. But even places that have been built in recent years, we were told by a resident, are absolutely awful and terrible to live in. So things haven't improved. So that's a resounding no for Albion Hill. We next move on to Circus Street, which is Brighton's latest jewel in the crown. So let's take a look around. Circus Street was the old municipal fruit and vegetable market. It was built in 1937 following slum clearances, and although it was hit by a bomb in 1943, it survived. A fish market was added in 1960. I can't remember when the market finally closed down, and I can't find anything about it, but it sort of gradually decayed and sort of shut down, and the area was once again derelict for many, many years. This is what the development's website says. At Circus Street, we are turning this derelict municipal market into an innovation quarter and a powerhouse for regeneration in the city centre. In the process, we're creating a sustainable, productive, healthy model of city life, with great public spaces, a lively, creative atmosphere, and a real sense of community. There will be a big focus on travel by bike and foot, a push for green energy, and residential design that encourages more communal, responsible, neighbourly living amongst tenants. We then swung down to the seafront to have a look at the Van Allen building, which was completed in 2001 and as you can probably guess from the name, is in the style of Art Deco. I don't know about you, but if I wanted to live in an apartment, I think this would be very appealing. We then walked a little way along the seafront to where this hotel, which seems to change its name every 2 years, fronts the Bartholomew Square development.
Regular public square, which is hardly ever used.
No.
The restaurant's been here for quite a while. I'm amazed it's still going.
Yeah. I don't think it does. Yeah. Bartholomew Square is home to the town hall. Now, when this development was proposed, it cut off Market Street, which is one of the main thoroughfares, down to the seafront. But the council approved it anyway because the developers offered them office space free of rent. Interesting. And now on to a real gem in the heart of Brighton, Hannington Lane, a development that was completed in 2019, and it was created in the disused goods yard of a real Brighton institution, the Hannington's department store, which operated for over 200 years and was owned throughout that time by the Hannington family. This has been beautifully done, really high quality, and it really is a gem. And now our last square of the day, Jubilee Square, which houses the Jubilee Library. This was opened in 2005. Again, it was an area that was pretty much derelict beforehand. Wasteland, which was like just used as a huge car park basically. There was a demolition of one building that was highly controversial and regarded as a criminal act, sheer vandalism. And this is what we ended up with, Jubilee Square. The space is used for outdoor performances and fairs and such like. So there's my 8-minute whistle-stop tour of a 2-hour walk around Brighton this morning, showing some of Brighton's famous and infamous architecture of the last 50 to 60 years. Thanks for watching. Bye.